You're on.
Okay. Hey everyone, welcome to this edition of Holidays Made Simple. I'm super excited to be here today and I'm going to get started really quickly because I value everyone's time. So here we go. I'm sharing my screen. This is our catalog. Today I'm going to show you how to make a 4-card drip campaign that'll go out throughout the whole next year. So I started this, I did it the last couple of years, and it's been really fun because, I send all the cards out today, right? But they're for each season. So I forget about them. And then all of a sudden I get all these texts and emails from people saying, oh, I got your summer card or whatever. So it's really fun. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I went and favorited a couple of cards that I really liked for different seasons. So I'm going to start with the summer card. So this is one of my favorite cards. It is a photo drop card, but you don't have to use it as a photo drop card because what I wanted to do with this one was I wanted to celebrate those s'mores because it speaks summer to me. So I'm going to go ahead and create a 2-panel card, which is the typical greeting card. And we're going to go ahead and open that up. So on this particular card, I could drop an image in and then that little sticker that says "and the adventure begins" would stay there, but I could add another picture. But like I said, I'm going to keep this cute little s'more picture on the front. And so I have full grain on the inside, which is super fun. And if you guys know me at all, I do use Canva. I do like to create little fun images. So I am going to put a summer image over here on the left. Just a fun, happy summer. And then I already have my, since you guys, I don't want you guys to have to watch me type. So I'm going to copy and paste what my little message will be over here. And I usually pick my font first, but you can put your text in and then highlight it and pick the font after. And I always suggest to switch out of Arial. I just think there's so many neat fonts in here. Pick a fun one and have fun with it. So I always make it a little bit bigger. And there's my fun warning. This summer may cause extreme happiness, gooey s'mores, and potential tan lines, sending you sunshine and good vibes for a fantastic summer. I love that. It makes me happy. And then I do have my signatures in the system. So I'm going to come down and put my signature in. And I also love to use our mail merge feature. So I just click on this first name button over here, and it will automatically, when they print, pull that first name from my contact list. And so it'll be addressed, it'll say, Joe, warning, the summer may cause extreme happiness. So that's really fun. So that's the inside of my card. Now this I want to talk to you a little bit about because this is my branded back that our amazing gratitude experts created for me. So if you have not been in the system for very long or for a long time, you don't know that we have gratitude experts now, but we do, and they are amazing. They talked to me about what I kind of wanted. I have this persona in my circle of the fairy card mother. And so they embraced that and made me this really fun back panel of my card. They created that QR code for me. They're really, really amazing. I can't speak highly enough of them. So what I am going to do, I do leave this border around the back so I can bring in a color from the inside or from the card itself. Now, these are the colors from that front of the card, but I really chose kind of a bright turquoise for that inside photo. So I'm going to replicate that on the back. And there's my card. I'm going to proceed to cart.
Hey, Kathy,
Yeah.
I have a question. What's your QR code go to?
It goes to our promptings page. So it goes to um, my coded page. So when people go to that, it says, you've come to Cathie's site or whatever, but it's our promptings page. So it tells all about the whole promptings movement. So
Cool.
it's kind of cool.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you, of course. So here's my card. I am going to change the date to a specific date. We're going to send our summer one June 10th. So a lot of you, who know the system and things like that, know that I am creating a campaign. And usually you go to campaigns and start it from there. I don't know about you. I get so excited to create a card that I go right to the card. See, I didn't even think about making a campaign. I went right to the card. I do that every time. And they must have read my mind because they created a way that you can create a campaign from your order page right here. Now, I don't want to save it as a campaign yet because I have 3 more cards to add. So I'm going to add another card. And here we go for card number 2. So let's go down and we'll do this fall card now. So we're going to go ahead and customize, again, a 2-panel card. And this one, I'm going to have a little more fun with color. Again, if you guys know me, I'm all about color. And these are little things you can do to a card just to make them pop a little bit more. So I thought this was a lovely fall, autumn kind of card. It's right from our catalog. So you come to the inside here, and again, I have a little photo that I thought kind of just went along with the front of the card. But here's what I want to do. I want to decrease it just by 1 little notch. And then in the background, I'm going to choose that deep brown color and see how it nicely frames that photo. It just kind of makes it look finished. And then over on this side, I'm going to do something a little different as well. I'm going to go ahead and make the whole inside of the card that rich brown. And so my text, I'm going to want a lighter color, right? I don't want the black because it won't show as well. So I'm going to choose this lighter beige color from the inside or from the front of the card. And again, I'm going to come over and copy my little message. Again, I'm going to pick one of my favorite fonts is Shadows into Light. So here we go. There's my nice little message. Again, I'm going to go ahead and sign it with my signature. And there's that card. Now on the back, again, see, this is my default back. Every time I see it, it makes me smile. I love it. I could use that same dark brown around it, but I think this little bit lighter brown still matches the front of the card and it still makes it cohesive, is a little bit nicer on that back panel. So there you go. That's my autumn card. So now I'm going to add that to my order. And we're going to change the send date on that one to send on a specific date. We're going to say September 10th. All right, time for card number 3. Okay, this is one of my favorite cards because again, you guys have heard how much I love color. So this is again from our catalog and I'm going to make it into that 2-panel card. What's so cool about SendOut cards though too is you could make a flat card, a 3-panel card, a big card. Oh, you have so much creativity, but you can also just, the default goes to a 2-panel, which is what normally is going on. So here is that spring is in the air. And I'm just going to add a color to this background, this side panel. So they don't really have a yellow from the front of the card. It's kind of an orange, golden orange. But I really like a really, really bright yellow. So I'm gonna change that a little bit to yellow because I think that goes just fine. And then over here, I'm gonna keep what's written in here. But the cool thing is, I don't know if everyone knows that you can overwrite what's on the inside if you'd like to. You just pick a different layout and it would overwrite that. But we're gonna keep this because it's fun. And I'm going to go ahead and get my text, and I'm going to pick my font. Architect's Daughter is another very, very popular one. This time I am going to change my text to match the text here. I'm going to make it purple. And if you guys can see behind me, I do love purple. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in there. I'm going to make my happy spring just a little bit bigger. And then add my signature. And I'm going to add a little space between those, but I'm going to maybe I made it a little too big. There we go. Make that space a little bit smaller. So there you go. There's the inside of my card. And a lot of you know that I use this little eyedropper tool quite a lot. This is a Chrome extension. So if I wanted to match that yellow color perfectly, I can click on that little eyedropper and say, pick a color from this web page and click anywhere on that yellow. So when I get to the back, I go to the background and I copy that color code right in there. And there you go. There's my spring card. Add that one to the order. And the cool thing too about our system is that we have so many people that love making cards and knowing the system, and you have resources of the people that sent you to this webinar to get back in touch with, and you know, they can answer any of the questions you may have. Again, I'm going to change the date on this one to March 10th. All right, 3 down, 1 to go. This one for my winter card, I did have a hard time finding one that really spoke to me in the catalog. So I did use Canva once again to create this fun, again, it's purple card. So here's my winter card. I'm going to go ahead and load that in. So this is just, I created the image in Canva. You can use any kind of graphic interface you'd like, and you save it as a JPEG or a PNG, and you just import it as a photo. So here is my inside. I also did create a little image to go along with that on the inside. And then here is my text. And I'm going to change to Fuzzy Bubbles, another one of my favorites. And this one, just for fun, I'm going to add the signature from, this is my whole family. So it's me, my husband, my 2 kids. I tease them, my kids, all the time that, you know, you think they're toddlers, but they're actually, you know, 31 and 33. But that is their actual signature. So it's just kind of fun to have on there. I use it on holiday cards and things like that. And then we go again. I'm going to use that eyedropper tool to get that same blue. I go to the back, put that QR code in here. And the color code is really nice if you have branding or things like that, you have that color code that you want to be exact on your colors. You can just put that color code right in there. So I'm going to add that to my order. And this one will go out more sooner because it'll go out this winter, but I'm still going to change that send date to December 10th. So as you can see, December 10th, 2024, and then the rest of these are in 2025. So when I click send today, those will be scheduled in my card history for ongoing throughout next year. So now is the time I can save this as a campaign because all 4 cards are in there. So I click save as campaign. I'm going to name this seasons 24, 25. Can't believe we're going to be in 2025. That's crazy. And then I hit submit. Now, so that's creating the campaign. So I could get out and just use the campaign, but this order is all ready to go. There's nothing, there's no reason I can't use this order. So I'm going to come down here and add my recipients. I do have a group called Seasons 2024. I'm going to grab that group, click done. All 38 people are on there. It's saving. There we go. I hit checkout. And for $115, I'm sending 38 cards. Well, I'm sending 38 people 4 cards over the next year. That's pretty cool. Confirm and send, and it's done. So the last thing I did want to show you, once this processes, I want to show you 2 things actually. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go to the dashboard really quickly. And I want to show you 2 things. So first, let me show you campaigns. I want you to see, here's my campaign. So by saving it in the order, it saves just like if I would have created the campaign right here. So there it is. But now if I go to, I want to show you in card history. I tell all my customers and clients and everybody, always go into your card history just to make sure, see this one, it doesn't like that address. I happen to know that address is correct, but just in case, I always go into the card history to make sure, everything looks okay. But you can see they're scheduled for into next year. And then the other thing is I purposely forgot my daughter in sending this campaign out because I wanted to show you how easy it is if you forget someone, like for your holiday cards or something like that. Whoops. My mouse jumped for me. So I can click on her and I can click on campaign, and you can do this right from your phone. If you create the campaign on your computer, you can access it from your phone. I'm going to click on that Seasons 24-25 campaign, hit submit. It's going to create that order. And I can add her and she'll get the same cards as everybody else. They're all right here. If you wanted to, you can add a gift. Actually, maybe I'll do that. My daughter loves the new chocolate chip cookies. Have you seen these new cookies? Every time I get in here, there's something new. So these new chocolate chip cookies, I'm going to go ahead and add those for her. And then we will go ahead and save this campaign. Confirm and send. And there you go. Easy as that. We just created a 4-card campaign in hopefully under 15 minutes. Did I do okay, Sean?
You did excellent. I like that campaign. And then can you add sea salt caramels to that first card?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, totally, totally.
No, you did a
Thank
great
you.
job. Hey, and I love the reduce the picture and put a color behind it. I learned something today. Thank you. That was cool.
Awesome. Yeah, I discovered that a year or 2 ago, and it just like pops the picture and
Yep.
yeah. Awesome.
Perfect.
Thank you all so much for joining us. Make sure to get back to the person who invited you to this webinar and ask all the questions you have. Welcome to Promptings. You're not going to regret it. Start happy sending and look forward to other holidays made simple ongoing. I think we have one a week throughout December. So thanks you so much for being here.
Perfect. Thank you, Cathie. Great job. And again, congratulations on your newest promotion. So
Thank you.
you're welcome. Take care, everybody.